Hello everybody, I want to make a video today, slightly off topic, not quite about languages but sort of related. Um, just want to comment on something that I've been noticing a lot lately and that I don't think people are realizing themselves, and it's disappointing. Um, I've been noticing that I live in Australia, obviously. Um, that the I've been noticing. I mean, I don't watch TV. I avoid watching TV, and I avoid even reading newspapers because I find that the media is twisted in one way or another. It will portray. I think that it portrays things in a certain light, and people, a lot of people here. I don't consider. I mean, this is harsh, but I don't consider a lot of Australians to be quite open-minded. Anyway, some are, of course. A lot, the ones that travel and the ones that immerse themselves in other things other than their own, other than things to do with their own life. But anyway, I think um, some Australians aren't open-minded, and they rely on the media as a source of information, and they trust this source very much. And people, if you ask, why are you watching that? Why are you looking at this? Well, I want to know what's happening around the world. Why shouldn't I be watching this? I'm learning, and I'm getting all the right facts and information about what's happening. And I say, no, you're not. It can only give you a small portion of things, and it will be portrayed in a certain way, to make you think in a certain way, and you don't realize it. So people are forming these opinions. A lot of people talk with conviction here. I'm not going to name names, but there's people that I know personally, and they talk about things, they form opinions, they watch the media, they watch the news, they read the newspapers, and all these garbage programs that are on TV. I mean, it's just crap, really. And they are quick to come back with an opinion um, about what they've seen. They form an opinion. They think that they're being educated. They think all the information is accurate. It's quite biased, actually, and quite racist, I find, because they often do it, and they do it in a way that it's not obvious that it's racist. And people who don't know anyway, it's ignorance. People who don't know anyway will watch it and they'll believe it. Very disappointing that people are that gullible and that will trust that one source alone. Um, and I think it's racist a lot of the time. It's aimed a lot of the time at different religions and different cultures. It might stereotype Indians. It might stereotype Arabs, or even a religious group, Muslims. I think that they're being attacked here in Australia quite a bit at the moment, um, in the media, in a non-obvious sort of a way. I've been noticing there's been a few TV programs on that do this, and people get fired up. They watch it, they think they're learning from it, and then you say something, and then they snap back at you about, in some really opinionated way, as if this really affects them, and as if it has an impact on their life, when in fact it doesn't. Most of the time, people have not had bad personal experiences. They just repeat what other people have said. Oh yeah, these people are bad. These people. Yeah, I mean, seriously, um, get your own brain. Use your own brain to think. Travel, talk to people, make friends, read books. Don't sit in front of the TV and then tell me that you know about something, because you don't. You're an idiot if you think that. Yeah, and I just think that people are educating themselves in the wrong way. I blame the media, but I also blame people for not being wise enough to go and seek alternative sources of information. And I'm disappointed because Australia is a good country. Well, at least I thought it was. Um, and It's disappointing because, oh yeah, we all know, it happens in America, it happens in England, it happens around the world, it happens in other countries, and in non-Western countries as well. I'm sure that the media is very biased too, but I'm just disappointed that in Australia, an open-minded country, laid-back sort of people, that we would have to resort to this and go down that path. Very interested to know what you think. I'm just telling it like it is. You can deny it, but that's the way it is. And we shouldn't be, we're actually, what we're doing is, there is no problem here. There is no problem, but we're creating a problem. So with these programs that are on TV, people watch them, there's no tension, but then they form an opinion, and then they, about the people that have been targeted, and therefore they might attack them or be racist to them or whatever, therefore causing further segregation of those people. So there aren't really any tensions here, but there will be if people continue to believe everything that they hear and see through the media. Very interested to know what you think.